by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I want to thank James Wood. What a great job he does with that. Next over there. Wes Jones, Tim Smallwood, Trevor Kaczorski, and Tyler Ruckman. Hope they're blowing their fire company out there. Michael Hayes, Skip Bowers, see what they can make of it. Jeff Keller, Dwight Regina, Cody Crawford, Taylor Ruckman, Laura Bazzola, still got 5 tractors up and running. Got the layer around in front of that one. Wes Jones and Tim Smallwood. Trying to get her dug in there through that tire. Skip Bowers. '97X, I had a little carburetor problem. We got her up on 2 again. Cody Crawford. I think maybe Trevor Kaczorski's still in the competition. Trying to work it over a little bit. Got a good show of tractors here. That 17 got fired back up, getting back in the competition. 504 trying to stick around. 97X doing the 17 tractor. Having problems at Oakdale Volunteer Fire Company tractor. Trying to get it work. It's Trevor Kaczorski. Jeff Kaczorski has problems. Jeff Keller. Looks like that'll be it for Mr. Kaczorski. Down to 4 tractors. Who's it going to be? got into that 17, that 97X, putting it on him. Trying to sneak up around on him. Got her wound up. Good shot on that 97X. Bringing it on. Trying to get into that tire. Trying to work him over pretty hard. Keep him out of the competition. The 97X seems to be the stronger tractor at the moment. 504 trying to sneak up around on him. The 97X going to work on that 504 tractor. .504 was a good shot. Still trying to work him over. 504 to 97X. Now let's try and get back down here in competition. Try and bring down in that lime green, number 13 on his back. 97X trying to line him up. 97X getting a miss at it. Number 17 coming back up in competition. Golden Lime Green tractor having a problem trying to get it fired up. Trying to get 17, that broke apart. 97X having a carburetor problem. .97X trying to work on him a little bit, having a motor problem. Losing power. Gold tractor got to get up, get in the competition. Like he's having a problem. Having a problem getting it in gear or something here, getting it running, keeping it running. Trying to come up on him now. .504 don't work on that 97X. .504 still running strong. 97X having a problem. .97X trying to keep it running, having a problem. 504 trying to work up around, go work on that gold one. .504 trying to come in on that gold one. Having some problems there. .504 still running strong. Hold him up. Number 6 and number 10. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes that good-looking Kate. What's they going to do with it? Hey, Mrs. Martin. Good job with that, Kate. Trevor Gadrinski on Air Force One. I do know that. That Kate's a good hit on the Gadrinski boy. L7, that Kate's going at it down there. Air Force One trying to work his way up around the corner on that gate. Rode him clear about his seat on that one. Case doing some real hitting out there. Air Force One coming out for a piece of that case. Trevor Kojersky. Trying to work him over out there. Case still running strong. Coming in Air Force One, that Case, Trevor Kojersky. Michael Harris, Warren Run, Skip Bowers. Still trying to work him over. Air Force One still in strong position, coming up on an L7. That Doug Cates with another good hit. So yeah, Cates still the strongest driver for the moment between him and the L Force One, Mr. Kojersky. Cates definitely running strong. L Force One coming in trying to shut out that Case. Case Vincent going in after that L Force One, trying to get that tire down. Knows if he can get that tire shut down, he's going to hurt him. Good shot from Matt Case and then L Force One. Trying to go after them tires. Case trying to come back up around on him. Got a metal bumper laying out there. Number 8 tractor trying to wiggle back and forth, get that flat tire turning again. Comes that Case in, he's looking strong. Trying to work over on that number 8. L Force One trying to work his way down around. L7 backing up through. Number 8 coming down around stern. Comes down number Case with another good shot on an 8. Going to climb that seat. Now he went and done it. All right, Case with another good shot. Case trying to work it over. Case trying to line up at L Force One with that flat. Number 8 hung up on that seat pretty good. Another good hit on that Jeep. Ah, number 8 get off of it. Number 8 still in the competition. Case trying to work them guys over. Air Force One still in competition. Here comes that casing on an Air Force One. Case looks like it might be starting to run a little bit hot. Case starting to slip a belt in it. That case definitely got a belt starting to smoke on it. Case is getting that belt pretty warm. Still a lot of tractors in competition. Now Force One still running, got a flat tire. Driver Kajerski. Number 8 still making her work. Now Force One limping around the flat tire, but he's still in the competition. That Case trying to work that L7 over now. Air Force One trying to work over at number 8 a little bit. Who's it going to be? Like maybe a better like Case kind of cleared himself, running a little better. So it's smoking a little more again. Who wants to see that number 8 winning? How about that Case tractor? What about L Force One? Still got L7 competition on the clock. Looking for our last 3 tractors. Case definitely got a hot belt on it. Who's it going to be? Number 8 still hanging in there. Comes that Case with a good shot on the L Force One. Trevor Kajerski on the L Force One tractor. Case with another hit on him. Case got that belter smoking pretty good. Looks like we're down to 4 tractors at the moment. Got the belter on that Case smoking. L Force One managed to maneuver yet. Who's it going to be? Looking for 3 tractors out of this heat. L Force One still trying to limp it around here. Comes Trevor Kajerski down on that Case. Trevor having a flat tire, still maneuvering pretty good. Case trying to line him up a little bit. Working over that flat tire. Number 8 got to get back down to competition. Looking for our last 3. Trevor's still trying to work him over a little bit. Number 8 trying to get back down around competition. Looks like that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Carl Boyega, Cody Crawford, Wes Jones, Roman Guserio, Mr. Weldman, Kip Bauer. Here comes that case back looking for that Air Force One. 504 going after that case already. He knows that's the one he's got to beat. 97X wants a piece of that 504. Air Force One to 97X. The Bowen's still trying to sneak down through there. 97X a good shot. Chase Tracker giving a piece of him. Air Force One trying to work him over. 97X having a cargo freighter giving. 504 trying to work his way around. Chase to the 504. Chase trying to line him up. Pretty good shot. In the Air Force One. See what we can do. All right, come up in on him. That 97X. Trying to work him over. Got that case them stuck together. Air Force One working him over. 504 still tagging. 504 breaks away. Case working on Air Force One. 97X trying to work him over. Comes that 504 with a shot. Comes that case. Shot last minute to stop. Being hard on his belt. 97X trying to work him down. Comes that 97X looking for another good shot on him. Case looking for that Air Force One. Case we're trying to work on the 504 tracker. Comes that case up with another good shot. That case almost upset that Air Force One. Case still runs strong. Case starting to have a belt problem again. In the Air Force One tracker. Case is running good. It sure is being tough on that belt. 504 having a problem. He made a lot of trans gear out of it. 504 having trouble finding a gear in it. Either lost the trans axle or gear. He got it on the move again. 504 is moving. Got that case in after him. Case still running strong. Air Force One running pretty strong. Here comes that case trying to line him up. Air Force One in problem. 504 in an Air Force One. Attention to pit, all drivers, mandatory meeting behind the announcer stand. All drivers, you must attend. We're going to see who's it going to be. Who wants 97X? How about the case? We'll know here in a little bit. 97X having a carburetor problem. The case having a belt problem. Young man can't push this one any harder, try to get that belt going. Looks like maybe he gave it up. He cut her off. The winner will be your case. 97X will be second. The case is number one, Rainbow. Number one is the case.
Our pit when we're ready. We got plenty of time to get it in while first heat's running. Don't wait till first heat's over to decide to get your car and go. Get them over there, get them lined up, please.
For the wagon, man. The wagon goes through thick ass.
The rail stay set down so people behind you can see. Mid-Vid video, $10. Delivered to your doorstep. I can give you a phone number if you want. If you're looking for a phone number, 1-877-216-4570 to order your video. They do an awesome job every year here, so be sure and order your video. This first seat is looking like Robert Friday Jr. out of Jewett, Larry Butler out of Bloomingdale, Alan Wright out of Toronto, Jacob Wright out of Toronto, Jessica McConnell out of Toronto, Terry Pinkerton out of Toronto, John Martin out of Wintersville, and Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Mike Kelly done all our excavating for nothing, donated his time, so I'll 4, 3, 2, 1, let them go, drivers! There we go, we got some cars here, one ladies and gentlemen. Got number 10 car, 020. Number 48 car, get a shot on him. Comes that 15 car, going to see that 013. Car number 82, Terry Pinkerton out of Toronto line. Brandon Kelly out of Canada line. 020, Jacob Wright out of Toronto, and Alan Wright in the 013 car. Robert Wright Jr., that 10 car. Whoa! Number 10 had a good shot, let it go. And 2 cars, Terry Pinkerton's like to take that around. Number 10, still looking for him. Trying to work him over a little bit. Brandon Kelly, that's good test out of Cadiz, Ohio. 82 trying to work on him, number 10. Number 10, Robert Brady Jr. out of Dewey, Ohio. 13 coming back to Alan Wright out of Toronto. Good job with that number 10 car. 0-0 coming up across the season, Jacob Wright out of Toronto. Who's it going to be? 15 got it fired back up. Jessica McConnell. 20 got it fired back up. Nice, good shot on the 82 car. Comes in 6X by Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. 48 car working it back over. 82 trying to look for a Kelly car. Some 15 back up around the corner. This one's 8 back up on it. Roger Terry trying to look at that 1682 car. Looking for that corner over. Comes 020 back in out of that corner. Jacob Blake. 82 trying to look him over. 82 trying to look him over. So you got nose. Wow, what a shot on the 82 going into this kid car. Almost boy, shoot on him, number 10. 82 happy for his Dickerson. Looks like maybe Robert Bray Jr. out of Jewett having a problem. Got it fired back up. Robert Bray, what's he going to do? He's looking at the 82 car. Bray having trouble with that rear end. Oh, he's turning one wheel. 82 car. What was he looking for? Going to use that nose again out of 82 car. Into the 15. 020 had a good ride up Mid-Vid. 48 car driving up the wrong outro car. Good shot on that 48 car. John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let them go, drivers. Robert Bray has a problem in that 10 car. 6X by Kelly on Catatile. 82 tries to get back up around. That 82 tries to send it on trial. 6X, Brandon Kelly out of Catas. Number 10 out of the competition, Robert Bray Jr. out of Jewett. 82 is a good shot of that 48 car. John Martin out of Wintersville. 15 looking for it. Jefferson out trial. 48 car. Here's those brakes on. Keep it in. Got a good job of trying to stop. That 82 car is trying to work him over. 82, Terry Fisher out of Toronto, Ohio. 82, a good front end shot. Mike Kelly trying to get back on that 15 car. Comes in 82 with another shot. Success, Brandon Kelly out of Catas, Ohio. Trying to land on him. Looking for a 15 car. Comes the 020 stick through there. Jacob Wright out of Toronto. Mike Kelly gets shot on that 15 car. Comes the 020s. Looking for a 15. Jessica McDonald on that 15 car out of Toronto. So we still got 6 cars running. But maybe 48 out of the bomb. 48, John Martin out of Wintersville. O2O's gonna drive, they're carrying him up. And got back out there, O2O. A good shot, Jacob Wright. Mike Kelly trying to come up around. Look at that 020. 82 gonna try to work him over. And 82 cars just going on that 6X. Mike Kelly, that 6X out of Canada is Brandon Kelly. Jacob Brown strong in 020. That 82 car out of Toronto, Ohio. Who's it gonna be? 020 starting to heat up. 82 trying to get one in lane. Brandon Kelly out of Catas in the 6X. 82 trying to back up around on him. That 02 trying to look him over. 02 taking a break out of Toronto aisle. At number 15, Jim McDonough on Toronto, still the competition. Running radiator. Good job. Just still McDonough at 15 car. 020 back up in on. I took him right out of Toronto. 82 trying to work on Brandon Kelly out of Cabot. Like maybe they're hooked up to each other. Brandon Kelly trying to come back up around on him. Hey, two. Gary Fingerman out of Toronto. Brandon Kelly out of Status, Ohio. With a good shot on the 82 car. That was two car for him. Good shot on him. There's going to be success for Brandon Kelly on Status, Ohio. That's 15. Jefferson McDonough going on the job. Right, Toronto. Gary Pinkerton. 48. John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio. Those are going to be 15 just to the Cardinals coming back up the competition. Second lady doing a good job of driving. Several cars running, ladies and gentlemen. Several cars. 82 down second on the corner. 020 on the clock. 020, Jacob Wright out of Toronto, Ohio. He is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Kelly at 6X out of Caddy. That 82 car with Terry Pinkerton out of Toronto, Ohio. The other two stuck together, 020 on the clock. What's it going to be? 020 with a good shot. Brandon Kelly trying to get into the 82 car. 48 now on the clock. 48, John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio. 020 out of the competition. 48 on the clock. John Martin out of Wintersville. 82 waved off. See how we're going to do it.
6X, is that it?
Looks like Brandon Kelly out of Cadis, Ohio. We go to the feature. Number 15. Young lady went to get our numbers right, making sure we're right on our drivers. I know 82 is Terry Pinkerton out of Toronto, Ohio. Taking 4 of these drivers to the feature, ladies and gentlemen. Sure can't run as fast as she can. Kelly out of Cadis, Ohio. And Jessica McConnell is first and second. So we're taking 4 cars. Terry Pinkerton out of Toronto, Ohio, the 82 car. We'll go to the feature. And John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio will have a spot in the feature. When this other arena is clear, I want your cars in there ready to go. Not going to be waiting all evening. Ladies and gentlemen, got things they want to do tonight. the arena where Heat 1 was. Heat 3, let's be getting them in there. Heat 2, get them up here and get them in if you're going to run. Heat 2 will be Joe Hood out of Byesville. Ben Anthony out of Cambridge. Josh Gardner out of Caddis. Larry Burke Jr. out of Salina Ainsville. William Ethenham out of Cambridge. Joe Montgomery out of Toronto. Chris Parks out of Mingo Junction. Jeremy Meeks out of Amsterdam. And Randy Dagan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Be 9 drivers. Need 9 cars. 4 cars, let's go, driver. I actually already have them in here. Three, 2, 1, let it go. John Sherwood out of Idaho, out of Cambridge. 157, right on top at 623 car. 157, Dan Abraham out of Cambridge. 622 car, Larry Barrett Jr. out of Cambridge. 810, Jeremy Knight. Jeremy Knight out of Edgewater. 17 coming down to Randy Dagan out of Cambridge on it. That 65 car looking good. Joe Montgomery on Toronto. 4 drivers on the spot that feature. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Who's it going to be? Joe Montgomery. That 65 car out of Toronto, Ohio. Randy Dagan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Joe Hood out of Byesville. 017 with a good hit. Randy Dagan out of Cambridge. 622 that's brought from there. Larry Jr. out of Wellsville. '65 is another good hit. Joe Montgomery. Joe Montgomery starting to leave some water. That 17 cars were in the work. Out of the good junction on them. Oh, I'm trying to work on the Montgomery car. Montgomery car still losing some water on the water already. 17 Chris Parks out of the good junction coming up through. That 017 is going to get up through there and take it out of Cambridge, Ohio. 202 out of top 2 down by, so Joe Wood out of the demonstration. Still trying to work them all over out there. Still got 7 cars. 7 runs strong. That 017 still don't beat the Randy Dagan out of Cambridge. Jeremy Kent out of Amsterdam, Ohio. Joe Montgomery trying to look for him. Hey, Ted trying to work him over down that corner a little bit. 617 having a problem on the board. Trying to work him over on him. At 157 Ben Anchorman out of Cambridge. It's just picking up out of the border. Jeffrey is out of Amsterdam, Ohio. Jeremy Knight out of Amsterdam, that 810 car. Joe Montgomery, that 55 car. 622 and 17 seem to be hooked up to each other. Adam Ross. Chris Parks out of Mingo, that 17 car. That's 622, Larry Jr. out of Louisville, Ohio. Out of the competition. Joe Montgomery coming up around on him. John Carter, trying to work it over. Joe Montgomery looking for one down there. Got him lined up. John Carter out of Chatters at 17 car. Good hit by Joe Carter. Joe Montgomery out of Toronto out of 65 with a good hit. Now he got them all four moves. John Carter still having a problem on the clock. Number 17 out of Chatters, Ohio. Joe Montgomery is another good hit. That 017 has a cross down there. Randy Dagan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Going down to 4 cars. 152 going on. 157, that Abraham out of Cambridge, Ohio. That 18 comes up around Jeremy. Out of Amsterdam, Ohio. Who's it gonna be? Like he told John Carter to shut her down. Taking 4 cars in feature. You might want to hold him up, driver. Up the feature, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to them. They want to run down the last 4. Number 17 decides to all quit. They can shut down if they want, because all 4 got a spot in the feature. Yeah, they're going to do here. They can run if they're down the last one if they want. All 4 automatically get the spot in the feature. Number 17 is going to take a spot in the feature. So what's Joe Montgomery at 65 car? What we're going to do here? 810 and 157 doesn't have to finish. They can break her stick if they want. They're allowed to take it down the last car if they want, or they can shut her down. Okay, 157 will take his spot. 17 took his spot. What's 810 going to do? Looks like he's going to take a spot in the feature. Your winner of this heat will be Joe Montgomery. Spot in the feature will be Chris Parks.
Now they told them other guys are supposed to be lined up over there. And
Jeremy Mates out of Amsterdam, Ohio. And number 157, Ben Eldenham out of Cambridge, Ohio. All have a spot to feature. We'll have 8 cars here at the moment now going to feature because of 4 out of a heat. Heat 3, let's get them in there, let's go. All right, we're going to have heat 3s coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Gab the Hauler out of Toronto. Joey Stemmerlet out of Toronto. Camilla Breen out of Toronto. Charles Breen out of Toronto. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Ed Irwin III out of Toronto. Larry Butler out of Bloomingdale. A lot of cars here today out of Toronto, Ohio. We appreciate it. Bringing all these cars in. The driver that missed the last heat because it wasn't running. Get your car in here, buddy. Bring your car up. You got it running now? Bring your car up, buddy. Attention in the pit, all 4-cylinder cars. If your cars are not in the arena, when this heat is over, you're not running. Put them in the arena now. All 4 cylinders, go to the arena now, not later. All right, let them go, drivers. William Ethan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Larry Butler out of Bloomingdale. Edward Irwin III out of Toronto. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Charles Green out of Toronto. Camilla Green out of Toronto, Ohio. Joey Stone out of Toronto. Alan Gilbert out of Toronto, Ohio. Going to take 4 of these cars to feature, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be out of these 4 cars? It's like 23 having a problem over there already. Ed Irwin III out of Toronto having a problem. Hit out at 978. 798 or so hit. 79.8. Alan Gorilla out of Toronto. 69, 50. 69, Chris Reen out of Toronto, Ohio. Number 6, Joey Started out of Toronto, Ohio, sticking down through. Oh, that's a good hit for his 98. 678, Ryan Moore out of Minerva. '69 car. Joel Green out of Toronto, Ohio. 678 speaking up through there. Ryan Moore. Number 6 going down the end around. Joey Starled out of Toronto, Ohio. 678 coming back through. Psycho 7 having problems on the clock. William Ethan having problems getting fired up. Another hit on his D9 car. 07 has the competition. William Ethan out of Cambridge, Ohio. .670 still the competition. Ryan Moore out of Minerva, Ohio. Comes that 69 car sneaking back through.
88 car in
on the infield, Ryan Moore. Ravine, I was on the 88 car. With the number 6 strike team jumping around. Joey Storner. Looks like we're down to our 4 cars. There's our 4th car. He'll go to the feature. Gotta hold it up there, ladies and gentlemen. Official. It sounds like our 4-cylinder class listened to us. They're all here, 19 4-cylinders. Everybody wants to sign up for this free-for-all, be sure and get up here. All free-for-all drivers, please come up to the announcer stand. No money, no trophy, spot in the feature. We get your saying? Give me a minute, we gotta give our numbers out yet, about the last 1 minute. Next, second place, Joe Strutt. In that number, second place is number 6, 69, Charles Marin. And the 4th car, 798, Alan Glove. In that last heat, getting ready, our 4-cylinders counting from 3. 3, 2, 1, let them go, drivers. 4-cylinder class, a lot of cars in here, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Green, out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Jason Bell, out of Steubenville, Ohio. Cody Zimmerman. Brian Sproul, out of Oakdale, Ohio. Kevin Bell, out of Myrtle. And Jason Bell, out of Steubenville, Ohio. Charles D. Sproul Jr. out of Oakdale. Jonathan Grimm out of Toronto, Ohio. Corey Peters out of Canada, Ohio. Chris Maxey out of Jewett, Ohio. Greg Dumartin out of Toronto, Ohio. And Bruce Knight out of Mingo Junction. That's 727, Rick Green out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. And number 11, Jake Calhoun Jr. out of Bloomingdale. Number 13X down there, David Mears out of Catasar. That's 4C, Roy Hunt Jr. out of Raylan. Ed Drummond at 25 out of Toronto, Ohio. And then 42 for Ray Griffin out of Toronto, Ohio. Several cars left here, that 4-cylinder class. Taking it down to the last car running. Who's it gonna be? Charles E. Sproul Jr. in Oakdale, Ohio. Ford Dwayne still the competition. That's still the competition. Jake Allen Jr. out of Bloomingdale. That's 315, so I'm in the right car. Charles Ford Jr. Bloomingdale. Oh, well. Chris Grimhouse drawing that 42 car. Brian's full. UA12 out of Oakdale, Ohio. Good hit on the 727 car. Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale. Taking it down to the last car. Hold him up. 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 2, 1, let him go. 17, Rick Darren and Martin out of Toronto, Ohio. That's 13X, David Beers out of Canada. There's Roma out of Toronto on that 25 car. So I can put some control at Bronx, that 316 car. Down to that 12, 17 car. And number 12 coming up at 011 and 12. Chris Friend. Got silver cars left, Jeff. See what they're going to do with it. Now, number 11's a good shot. Oh, that's wrong. Chris Friend out of Birmingham, Ohio. That 91 still the competition coming down through there, even off. 13X, David Beers out of Canada. 17, Reggie Martin out of Toronto, Ohio. Jeremy King out of Yorkville, that 91 car. Number 11's got that combination around out there. Harry Calhoun Jr. out of Bloomingdale. 22X can get up in through there. Corey Beers out of Canada. Corey Simmons sneak up around here. Number 12, Kevin Bell out of Cardinal. Brian Kroll out of Oakdale on that U812. Maxby's still in the competition.
Man, there's still a bunch of there.
Chris Maxby out of Jewett. And Anthony Caveri Jr. Five four-cylinder cars running yet. They're still up and going. 117 still in competition. That's 25 still in competition. 26, 4 years out of Canada. M30 Jr., Chris Maxby out of Jewett, Ohio. Trying to work him over. Corey Beers out of Caddis. 727, Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Free-for-all car gets up here, get him signed up. 4-stars left yet. 727, Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Jeremy King out of Yorkville, that 91 car. Chris Maxey out of shoot aisle. Got a lot of cars left for competition. Number 11 still in the competition. Jay Jones Jr. out of Bloomingdale aisle. 37 coming up into that McAfee car. Got a lot of cars running here, ladies and gentlemen. David Beers out of Gadsden at 13X. Roy Adams Jr. out of Raven at 14. Ed Coleman out of Toronto at 25 car. Jeremy King out of Yurstone at 91. At 30, Chris Maxey Jr. Number 11 out of the competition now. Looks like you got about 6 cars left, ladies and gentlemen. Sticking down around the corner, that number 12 car. Kevin Bell out of Bertles. 91 still in that competition. Jeremy King out of Uricksville. M30, Chris McAfee out of Juneau, looking for somebody.
Little American one still selling though.
That's double cars. Still looking to move her up there, 25, Ed Brumhouse run aisle. Roy Adams Jr. out of Arena on that 4C car. Ray Brendan, 727 out of Bloomingdale. Corey Beers out of Gadsden, 22X. And Chris Maxey Jr. out of Juneau. And M30 JR.
Yellow car got beat up.
Number 12, Kevin Bell out of Burgles.
Corner, you're never coming out.
Second 07, Cody Zimmerman out of Knoxville. It looks like maybe the 91 car out of the competition. 91 out of the competition. Jeremy King out of Yurtsville out of the competition. Number 27X back up there yet still in the competition. 27. Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale aisle. 4C, Roy Adams Jr. out of Rayland. Who's it going to be? It's coming, kick it off. Looks like we got 5 cars, ladies and gentlemen. Taking that last car running. Looks like there's 5 up and up. And F30, Chris Maxey Jr. coming up to this competition. Trying to sneak up and around. At number 7, still in the going as well, comes Kevin Bell. Chris McAfee Jr., M30. Chad 40, Ray Adams Jr. out of Raven on. Number 7 with a good shot. Looking over, McAfee trying to come up around the other side of it. Out of Judah Isle. Chris McAfee out of Judah Isle, he go up around the other side. Trying to work on that number 7 car also. So they back out of that corner. M30, Chris McAfee out of Judah. How about that 25 car? Ed Grona out of Grona Isle. That 22X still in the competition. 012, Chris Britton out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. 4C, Roy Allen Jr. And 30, Chris McAfee Jr. out of Judah Isle. Like 4C, Roy Adams Jr. out of Raven, Ohio. Number 22 still in the competition. 22X, Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Chris McAfee tried to set them both up. 25 car, Ed Groma out of Toronto, Ohio, doing a good job. That 22 car, 22X, Corey Beers out of Cadiz. Looking for a McAfee car. Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio, at 22X. Going down the last car running. Whoa, Mr. McAfee with a good shot. Chris McAfee out of Jewett, Ohio. That's 22X, still competition Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. Having a problem at 22X, having a hard time keeping it running. Sounds like you better be behind the plug. 25, Ed Groma out of Toronto, still in the competition. Who's going to be? Looks like maybe Chris McAfee Jr. got a radiator. Yeah, they're Groma. That 25 car out of Toronto. On that 22X of Corey Beers out of Cadiz. That 25 car running strong. Looking for Mr. McAfee. M30 Jr. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett, Ohio. That 25, that Groma out of Toronto still doing running strong. So we have to get him 50 off, 22X. Still in the competition, Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. How's it going to be? Going down the last one running, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to see Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio at 22X? Whoa! Looks like we're down to 2 cars. Whoa, down to 2 cars. Who wants Chris McAfee out of Jewett, Ohio? How about that 22X Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio? Down to 2 cars. Free-for-all cars, be ready. Who's it going to be, Mr. McAfee or Mr. Corey Beers? Corey Beers still having a motor problem. Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett, Ohio. Up and running strong. Chris McAfee Jr. turning around, trying to work on him. Like he's already broke that radiator. Corey Beer's having trouble getting around. Hoping something to happen to Chris Maxey's car is what he's shooting for. He's having a hard time maneuvering around. Mr. Maxey trying to line up that nose on him. Had to use the brake key from in the door. Chris Maxey Jr. at M30 JR. Corey Beers out of Gaddis at 22X. Who's it going to be? Chris Maxey Jr. is running a lot better than 22X. Both want to get that first place. Corey Beers out of Gaddis wanting to give up in that 22X, just not wanting to give it away. Going to make Mr. Maxey earn it. Mr. Maxey going to try to get around him, do him in. Chris Maxey Jr. out of Jewett looks like going to try to line him up. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Downhill slide. For Mr. Maxey Jr. out of Jewett, Ohio. Corey Beers out of Gaddis trying to get away from him. Chris Maxey trying to come back on him a little more. Corey just hoping that McAfee car will quit. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hold her up. Chris McAfee Jr. from Jewett, Ohio will be your winner. Corey Beers out of Kansas at 22X, second place. Third place, number 25, Ed Grumma, out of Toronto, Ohio. You guys are excused here in the free throw. Your car has got a spot in the feature. Thank you for coming up and signing up. John Rand out of Gaddis. Joe Thomas out of Hopedale. Mark Thompson out of Gaddis. Greg Cadine out of Carroll, Ohio. Got all 6 of them whenever our officials are ready. Let them go. Joe Thomas out of 60 Utah out of Hopedale, Ohio. 905, Greg Cadine out of Carroll, Ohio. Mark Thompson at 10T out of Gaddis. 909 and Richard Isaac Jr. out of Ohio. M27, Robert Maxey out of Gaddis, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Comes Joe Thomas back in competition. Joe Mitzi. Mark Thompson at 10T. 909, get hooked up. Joe Thomas looking around 34 truck. Mark Thompson that truck. Mark Thompson with a really good hit on him. Mark Thompson out of Catatone on that 10T. 909 trying to come down this competition. Another good hit with that 505 going 09. Richard Matthew Jr. out of Style, Ohio. 34, Scott Garland out of Kansas, Ohio. M27, Robert Matthew out of Kansas, Ohio. Joe Thomas in the 62 truck. Who's it going to be? Joe Thomas taking one down on that 10T on Mark Thompson. 909 he did. That 909 on Richard Ivy Jr. on Iowa. 905 so competition Greg Janoon out of Carroll, Ohio. Joe Thomas working his way up around. Mark Thompson at 10T. M27 starting things up. Robert Maxey out of Gaddis. Mark Thompson at 10T. That's 909. Richard about to be out of style aisle. That's 10T though. Here comes that M27 brother. M27. Out of Caddis. Around Marvin McAfee. That's 905. Preston here out of Carrollton. Took a real shot with it. Here comes that 909. Richard McAfee out of Ohio, Ohio. Joe Thomas with it. That's 62 truck. No, 9 trying to work him over. At 909, Richard McAfee Jr. out of Ohio, Ohio. Here comes Mr. Thompson in that 10T. Scott Conrad out of competition. Comes out 905 out of Carolina. Mr. Danoon. M27 draws up along Mark Thompson. M27, Robert McAfee out of Caddis, Ohio. Our truck first place will be $500. Second place $250. Third place $100. Oh, good hit for the M27. Robert McAfee out of Caddis, Ohio. On that 905 out of Carrollton, Craig Danoon. Oh, Craig Danoon broke his 6. 909. Hung up on a ghost truck out of style, Richard McAfee. 62, Joe Thomas out of Oakdale, Ohio. Try and get broke apart from each other. So I got M27 going to work on them. M27 is shot on that Joe Thomas truck. Here comes that Mark Thompson out of Caddis, Ohio. Mark Thompson going to put one on that truck there, Joe Thomas. Mark Thompson with one. Joe Thomas trying to line one up out of Oakdale, Ohio. Whoa, good hit from Joe Thomas out of Oakdale, Ohio. Joe McAfee Jr. coming up to another good hit on that Mark Thompson car. Got a good pickup derby going. Mark Thompson at 10T out of Caddis, Ohio. Richard McAfee out of Sion at 909. Comes Joe Thomas at 62 truck. Wow, what a good hit on that 60 truck, Joe Thomas out of Caddis, Ohio. Working at that 909, Richard McAfee out of Sion. Here comes Mark Thompson. Bouncing off the tires. Yeah, they're all still running down to 4 trucks, ladies and gentlemen. Looking red money. Wow! Good shot from that Richard McAfee Jr. out of Style Aisle. Comes Mr. Mark Thompson down around lining somebody up. Who's he gonna be? Go for a 3 truck. Here comes Mr. Thompson. Got it fired back up again. 909, Richard McAfee Jr. out of Style. Having problems. M27 out of Caddis, Robert McAfee. Joe Thomas at 62. Looks like maybe Mark Thompson has a problem in that 10T. Joe's going to get him up there. Joe Thomas out of Caddis with a really good hit. All right, gotta work him over. Here comes Mr. McAfee, Robert McAfee out of Kansas, M27. Whoa, M27 a good hit. Joe Thompson at 62. Now I go for Richard McAfee Jr. out of Ohio. Whoa, another good hit for him, Mr. McAfee Jr. out of Ohio. Joe Thomas at 62 truck. Believe it or not, these guys are friends. Who's it going to be out of these 3 trucks? There's Joe Thomas at 62 truck. Dan T's still in the competition. Trying to get off there. Lost the tire on it. Richard Mackey Jr. has style, having problems. F-27 trying to come back in on him. F-27 on Kenville. Robert Mackey. Ken T out of competition. Mark Thompson out of Kansas, Ohio. That'll be third place truck. Richard McAfee in an I-09 out of Ohio. Who's gonna be? Joe Thomas out of Hopedale High in 62 truck. How about Robert McAfee in the M29 out of Kansas, Ohio? The last four drivers in here all work together to fill all four trucks. Mr. Massey working over Mr. Thomas. What's he going to do? Get her turned around, get her back in here. And here comes Joe Thomas back in the arena. Going to look for a good one. M27 out of Canada, Robert McAfee. Joe Thomas at 62 truck. Joe Thomas. Got him hung up in there. What's he going to do with him? Going to make him give it up? Believe it or not, these last four trucks was all friends. They helped build each other's trucks. There you got it. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, these last four trucks are friends. They help each other build them trucks and still put a good show on for you. Actually, Mark Thompson, that 10T that got fourth place, donated two of these trucks. All right, 3, 2, 1, let them go! Joe McGurmy has 65 going. Australia, 810, Jeremy Lee, out of Amsterdam. 678, Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Gold Green on turn at 69 going. And we got Alan Gurley out of Toronto, Ohio. Joe Hood out of Marysville. William Ingedan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Jeff Gillicano out of Toronto, Ohio. Brandon Kelly out of Kansas, Ohio. 678 for the Juliet. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Well, he dropped that goes to work and wound up. Brandon Kelly at 6'6", out of Kansas, Ohio. And 82 car doing a good job. Terry Picker out of Southern at 48 car. John Starter out of Kansas at 8 car. 678 for a good hit. going to be out of the feature, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander, 65, Joe Montgomery. Oh, good hit out of Lady Dugar. What a great shot that was. John Martin out of Wintersville. Whoa! Got a hit in that corner. Out of Wintersville, Ohio. John Martin. Brandon Kelly trying to come over. 8-10 trying to get fired up. Jeremy Mays out of Amsterdam. Got silver further than here, ladies and gentlemen. There's Gillingham out of Cambridge, now 157 car. Brandon Kelly out of Cattleville. 670X with him, good shot. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. 202's going to drop forward. Joe Wood out of Mineville. There's R2, another good shot. We're working that car over. Whoa, another good hit out of the 82 car. Try to use that nose to work them over. Brandon Gelling at 6 of them. Brandon Gelling at 17. 6 of 798. Brandon trying to get a fire back up. Brandon Gelling out of Dallas, Ohio. Got her on the running again. At 65 cars, Joe Montgomery. Out of Toronto. 670X, that Cordova trying to line them up. Comes in 82 down, looking for a victim. Looking at Joe Montgomery. Joe Bryant out of Toronto, Ohio. Another good hit. John Martin out of Wintersville now. Oh, Brandon Kelly got a good hit. Working it over. So what's coming going on? A lot of iron here. 798 still in competition. Alan Brother out of Florida, Ohio. Another good one. Out of Wintersville, Joe Martin. Not afraid to hit that car. Joe Montgomery trying to chase him down. Brandon Kelly at 6X. Jeff McCorn out Toronto in that 15 car. A lot of cars left, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of cars. Looking for that big money. 1,500 to win. 900 second, 400 third. Who are all going for that big money. Whoa, Brandon Kelly out of Dallas, Ohio. We just shot on that 82 car. Whoa, we're going to look him over now. Got him fired up down. 65, Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. Cut that 82 down with John Martin out of Wintersville. Looking for a victim. Trying to hammer on that Brandon Kelly out of Catonsville, Ohio. Josh Carter out of Gaddis at 17 car. Josh Carter's trying to pick it up. John Martin at 82 car. Brandon Kelly at 6F. Trying to get out of that corner now. We're looking to you out of Byesville. Only like 5 cars at the moment. Still got 6 cars, ladies and gentlemen. Running 82 cars starting a bow. Brandon Kelly at 6X and Joe Montgomery. There comes that 17 car, Josh Carter, Joe Montgomery. Wow, good out of 82 car. John Martin out of Wintersville. John is played out. They upset him a little bit. They're just coming around at him. Josh Carter at 17 car. Josh Carter coming down in on him. Looking on that Joe Montgomery car. Brandon Kelly looks like he's having a problem. Brandon Kelly out with the steering issues. By 82 in trouble too. At 82 had problems. John Martin out of Wintersville. Got us on. '17, Josh Carter. Put him up there. Down to 4 cars, ladies and gentlemen. 82 is out. Joe Montgomery at 65 car. Jimmy Wagon. 6X still Brandon Kelly out of Catonsville, Ohio. Number 17, Josh Carter out of Catonsville, Ohio. 670X Ryan Moore out of Minerva, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Only 3 drivers gonna take money on. Who's it gonna be? Joe Montgomery, still in the competition. Out of Toronto, Ohio, that's 65 Chevy Wagon. That's number 17, Josh Carter out of Catonsville, Ohio. 670X, Ryan Moore out of Minerva, Ohio. Brandon Kelly still in the competition. Out of Cadiz, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Nice 3 cars, take money on. $670 on the clock. $65, take it down around, Joe Montgomery. Josh Carter in at 17 car. 670, got it running again. 670, Ryan Miller out of Minerva. Josh Carter working over that 65 car, Joe Montgomery. 6X. Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Only 3 of these cars going to be in the money. Who wants to see Joe Montgomery in that 65 car? How about 6X? 6X, Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. 670X, Ryan Moore out of Minerva. And 17, Josh Carter out of Cadiz. See who it is. All right, 3 guys, get any money. Joe Montgomery still running strong. $670X was on the clock. Brandon Kelly having problems. Brandon Kelly trying to stay in the competition. Got steering problems. Brandon Kelly trying to stay in the competition, having problems. Got steering problems. 17. Josh Carter trying to sneak that around. 670X on the clock. Joe Montgomery at 65 going a good shot. 17. Josh Carter out of Cadiz. 670X on the clock. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Joe Montgomery with a good hit on that 17 and Josh Carter. 670 out of competition. These 3 cars are in the money. Who's it going to be? 3 cars are in the money. Who are we going to have running here in the money? 65 cars, Joe Montgomery out of Jordan, Ohio. Brandon Kelly in that 6X out of Cadiz, Ohio. Josh Carter out of Cadiz, that 17 car. Josh Carter got it fired back up. Out of Cadiz, Ohio. Having a steering problem. Brandon Kelly, that 6R. 6X beat Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz. 17 still having steering problems. Josh Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. Definitely has a problem with steering. $17 on the clock. He's got his movie, he's on the clock. He's got to make contact with somebody. Joe Montgomery will hit him again. Joe Montgomery keeps him alive. Brandon Kelly at success out of Seattle, Ohio. 17 back in the competition. Josh Carter. Everybody looking for the win. That's $1,500. How about it? Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. How about Brandon Kelly at 6X? Josh Carter in the 7-star. All three of these cars in the money. Joe Montgomery lining one up. Gonna make it a good one. Joe Montgomery doing it on Brandon Kelly's car. Like maybe accelerator's on up. He's got accelerator from. There's come unstuck. Joe Montgomery's having problems with accelerator. Gonna blow a motor in a minute. Accelerator stuck wide open. That's gonna do it in a minute. They're getting on. That accelerator is stuck wide open, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good one. Like maybe come on stuck at the moment. Joe Montgomery trying to keep her maneuvered. He stalled it. How about it? Who wants Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio? Josh Carter out of Canada, Ohio. And Brandon Kelly out of Canada, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Joe's on the clock. Randy Kelly with a better car at the moment. Let's Joe can get it fired up. That wagon's running strong. Remember, that winner looking for $1,500. Looking like maybe Joe's going to get it going. It's a trying. Motor's hot. It's like Joe gave it up. Joe Montgomery, third place out of Toronto, Ohio. Oh, who's it going to be now? They both fired back up, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Kelly at 6X out of Canada. Josh Carter at 17. 17 tied up on a car. He got it moving again. I don't know. Josh Carter at 17 car out of Canada, Ohio. Brandon Kelly working him over out of Canada, Ohio. Been some really good driving here this evening. Joe Montgomery in third place out of Toronto, Ohio. Cheer for your favorite driver, Brandon Kelly out of Canada, Ohio. Josh Carter out of Canada, Ohio. Brandon Kelly's still working Josh over. Josh having a problem. I believe he's on the clock again. Josh did stall his motor. It got it fired back up. I don't think he can do anything with it. They're going to hold it up, ladies and gentlemen. These feature drivers done an awesome job of their show tonight. I want to thank Joe Montgomery and all these drivers. Jessica McConnell and everybody done such an awesome job.
Good racing, huh?
Race driver, Brandy Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Second place, Josh Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. And third place, Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. Ask everybody, please be safe. Out of Toronto. Derek Pinkerton out of Toronto. John Martin out of Winterville. And Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. So I want to thank you very much.
Once you get out here, it's better for you.
Got 7 cars, and we're ready, boys, when you are. We're going to count down to 5. Guys ready? All fixers ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let him go, driver. Who's it going to be? 15 got a fire back up. Yes, coming got that stick up. Mike Kelly out of Cadiz. 48 car was a back over. 82 got it. That's a big stick on that ball. Oh, the car, John. Look at that 62 car. Don't go too late out there, I don't know. Wow, what a show on the 82 car to the 6 car. Number 4 on the 4 on number 10. There's 2 laps, very quickly. Looks like it's going to be on the first figure. That's good on the ball. Got it fired back up. Robert Slater looking at it. Robert Slater having trouble there.
Oh, he's got on one wheel. Here's his car. Now what are you looking for? Oh, she was the guy up 50. When his car drive up on the wheel, good shot on that 48 car. John Martin out of winning for a while. Let him go, driver. Turn him loose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let him go, driver. Next, I tell you, I've got it on it. 86 like 6 Brandon Kelly, I've got it. Number 10, I was on the finger rock. Great shooting out to it. We just got a 48 ball. John Martin out of Windsor. Just looking for it. Got a good job of trying to start. Hey, there's bigger than Toronto out. Hey, a good thrown in, John. Mike Miller trying to get back on that 15 car. Come to 82 in another shot. Good catch, Brandon Kelly. I shot it to him. John ran on it. Took the West 15 car. Come to OGO 15 there. Jacob Reynolds shot him. Come to OGO with the West 15. Just in the corner, looking at the drive. So you still got 6 cars running. That's maybe 48 on the top. 48, John Martin. Oh, she was going to drive it, hang him up. Brandon Kelly. Get the brand of going and go slow. He's going to be O'Shea, he's up. He's two guys that want to run. Brandon Kelly. I've got it, it's the next. Back up around one. Let's go, John. Look him over. And number 15, Jefferson, I'm going on car. It's going to go up 50. Good job. Maybe they're hooked up to each other. Brandon Kelly's trying to get back up around on him. doing a good job driving. Several cars run through this gentleman. Several cars. O2O on the car. O2O, right out from Ohio. He is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Miranda Kelly has put that out of cabin. That 82 car. He's very different out of Ohio. The other two steps together with 2 on the clock. Look at the other team. O2O with a good shot. Brandon Kelly trying to get into the 82 car. 48 now on the clock. 48, John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio. O2O out of the competition. 48 on the clock. John Martin out of Wintersville.
82 waved off.
82 waved off. See how we're going to do it. Looks like Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. We'll go to the feature. Number 15. Young lady went to get our numbers right, making sure we're right on driver. I know 82 Terry Pickerton out of Toronto, Ohio. Taking 4 of these drivers to the feature, ladies and gentlemen. And Jessica McConnell is first and second. So we're taking 4 cars. Terry Pickerton out of Toronto, Ohio, the 82 car. We'll go to the feature. And John Martin out of Wintersville, Ohio, will have a spot in the feature. Need 9 drivers, need 9 cars. Jeremy Maddox out of Amsterdam, Ohio.
We'll make it work.
2, 1, let him go. That's 623 car. 157, San Antonio, out of Mid-Vid. Again, Jeremy Nance. Jeremy Nance, out of Amsterdam, out of the 8 car. 017 coming down through. That's 65 car looking good. Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. 4 drivers on North Spot that feature. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Who's it going to be? Joe Montgomery. That's 65 car out of Toronto, Ohio. Number 71, Randy Dagan out of Cambridge, Ohio. Joe Lucas, 2 out of Brazil. 017 was a good hit. Randy Dagan out of Cambridge. 622 out of there. Barry Jr. out of Walesville. '65, another good hit. Joe Montgomery. Montgomery starting to lose the water. That 17 car through its push. Out of Mingo Junction oil. Well, I'm trying to work on that Montgomery car. Montgomery car is still losing some water out in front of that radiator. 17 through its push. Out of Mingo Junction coming up through. That 017 is going to get up to Randy Dakin out of Cambridge, Ohio. 202 out of the competition out behind, so it's going to win out of the competition. Still trying to work it all over out there. Still got 7 cars. 7 running strong. Got 017 still the competition, Randy Dakin out of Cambridge. 8-10 taking up to Jeremy Nutt out of Amsterdam, Ohio. John, look for it. They can try working over down that corner a little bit. Got 17 out of the bottom on the corner. It wasn't over on him. At 157 again. Ben Ankenham out of Cambridge. They can't pick it up out of the corner there. Jimmy is out of Amsterdam, Ohio. Jeremy Knight out of Amsterdam, that 810 car. Joe Montgomery, that 65 car. 622 and 17 seem to be hooking up to each other. Having problems. Chris Parks out of Mingo in that 17 car. That's 622. Larry Jr. out of Mingo out of the competition. Joe Montgomery coming up around on him. Trying to work it over. Joe Montgomery, looking for one down there. Got him lined up. John Turner out of Canada, that 17 car. On the clock. Good hit by Joe Perry. Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, out of 65 with a good hit. I ain't got him all first move. John Carter's still having a problem on the clock. Number 17 out of Canada. Joe Montgomery has another good hit. That 017 having a problem down there. Randy Dakin out of Cambridge, Ohio. Going down to 4 cars. 152 still in the competition. 157, Ben Abraham out of Cambridge, Ohio. That 810 coming up right here. Jeremy Patty out of Amsterdam, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Like I just told Josh Carter to shut her down. Taking 4 cars, this feature. You might want to hold them up, drivers. Take 4 of the feature, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming down, we want to run down the last 4. Number 17, 5 cars, They can come down to one, and all four got a spot in the feature. See what they're going to do here. They can run it clear down the last one if they want. All four of them nice to get the spot in the feature. Number 17 going to take a spot in the feature. I do. Who wants to kill the government at 65 car? What are we going to do here? 810 and 157 doesn't have to be. They can break her stick if they want. They're allowed to take it down the last car if they want, or they can shut her down. Okay, 157 will take a spot. 17 took a spot. What's 810 going to do? Looks like you're going to take a spot in the feature. Your winner of this heat will be Joe Montgomery. Spot in the feature will be Chris Parks. Jeremy Mates out of Amsterdam, Ohio. And number 157, Ben Eldenham out of Cambridge, Ohio, all have a spot in the feature. We'll have 8 cars here at the moment now going to...
We got number 6. 04. What number is that green over there? 798. 798 here. 798. 188 here. 59 in here. 272.
All right, well, the flag is ready. We're going to call her down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them go, drivers. Out of Cambridge, Ohio. Let them go, out of Bloomingdale. Everyone out of there, out of Toronto. 5 more out of Iowa. Going green out of Toronto. Yellow. Green out of Toronto. Out of Toronto. Now go blue. Out of Florida, Ohio. Going to take 40 cars to the future, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4 cars. The good point 3 on the program. And on the third, on the Florida, on the phone. Coming back through. Like 07 having problems on the clock. Get into there and have a problem getting fired up. Well, yeah, there's a running on. 37 on the competition. William in there on the team dial. It's the inside of the competition. Running more on the other line. That 60 guard taking that through. Just like it's going, 9 more. Because the number 6 on sneak up around. You already saw that. Like we're down there on 4 cars. There's our 4th car. He'll go to a feature.
798. Hold his stick. 798.
Yep. Officials will let me know who's in the money and trophy and who's just getting trophy. His wife will go out and check it out for us. Was a very young lady, I'd be lost. Give a rundown here real quick, ladies and gentlemen, on the last heat. Count her down from 3, you're saying? Give me a minute, we gotta give our numbers out yet for the last heat, 1 minute. First place, Ryan Moore, the 670X. Second place, Joe Strutt. And in that number, second place is number 6, 69, Charles Marin. And the 4th score, 798. Alan Glove in that last heat. Getting ready, our 4-stars, counting from 3. 3, 2, 1, let them go, drivers. 4-cylinder class, a lot of cars in here, ladies and gentlemen. Right train, out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Jason Bell, out of Steubenville, Ohio. Cody Zimmerman. Brian Stoll, out of Oakdale, Ohio. Kevin Bell, out of Virgil. And Jason Bell, out of Steubenville, Ohio. Charles D. Sproul Jr. out of Oakdale. Charlie Grimm out of Toronto, Ohio. Warren Peters out of Chatham, Ohio. Chris Maxey out of Jewel, Ohio. Greg Jabon out of Toronto, Ohio. And Bruce Knight out of Bingo Junction. That's 727, Marie Brent out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. That's number 11. Dennis Collins Jr. out of Bloomingdale. That's 13 inch down there, David Mears out of Cadiz, Ohio. That's 4C. Boy Adams Jr. out of Raylan. Ed Truman at 25 out of Troy, Ohio. And that 46 for Rick Griffin out of Troy, Ohio. Several cars are up here in that 4-cylinder class. Taking it down to the last car running. Where's he going to be?
Northeast North Carolina, okay, Ohio. More 20 coming, Pennsylvania. That's competition. Hey, John Jr. out of Bloomingdale. That's 315, so I'm going to run it along. Roll 4 Jr. I'm having 316. Bloomingdale. Whatever. Chris Tremont throwing that 42 car. Bryant's UA12 out of Oakdale, Ohio. You go in on 727 car. Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale. And down to the last car. Hold him up! 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 Rick Darren and Jim Martin out of Toronto, Ohio. 13X, David Pierce out of Canada. There's Roma out of Toronto on that 25 car. Like Mr. Control out of Toronto, that 315 car. Down there at 111 car. And number 12 coming up there. Oh, we're on number 12. Chris Friend. Got silver cars up, Jack. See what they're gonna do with it. I'm another good shot. Oh, that's well, good shot out of Mid-Vid, Ohio. And 91 soda competition coming down through there. Keep it off. 13X, David Beers out of Canada. 17. Ricky Martin out of Toronto, Ohio. Jeremy King out of Yorkstone at 91 car. Number 11 soda competition running out through there. Larry Calhoun Jr. out of Bloomingdale. 22X did get up in through there. Corey Beers out of Canada. 37 sneak up around here. Number 12, Kevin Bell out of Cardinals. Brian Small out of Oakdale on that UA12. 9-6 cylinder competition. Chris County out of Jewett. I am Missouri Junior. Horsepower car's running yet. That's all up and going. I don't know where the other still the competition. That's 25 still the competition. With the next 4 years, I guess. And 30 juniors, Chris McAfee out of Good Isle. Working over 4 years out of Canada. 727, where he's from out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Free-for-all cars, get up there, get them signed up. Our fourth cars up yet. 727, where he's from out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Jeremy King out of Houston, a 91 car. And 30, good country out of Utah. Got a lot of cars, that's our competition. Number 11 Southern competition. Jay Down King out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. 37 coming into that McAfee car. Got a lot of cars running here, ladies and gentlemen. David Beers out of Cash, that 13X. And Roy Adams Jr. out of Raven, that 14. Ed Groma out of Toronto on that 25 car. Jeremy King out of Houston on that 91. That's 30, just McAfee Jr. Number 11 out of the competition now. First I got about 6 cars left, ladies and gentlemen. Featuring down around the corner, that's number 12 car. Kevin Bell out of Bernal. 91 showing that competition. Jeremy King out of Urichville. And 30, just not going to be out of juvenile. Looking for somebody. That's the cars. Still looking them over up there, 25, Ed Groma out of Toronto. Roy Adams Jr. out of Raven on that 14 car. Lee Friend is 727 out of Bloomingdale. Corey Beers out of Casden. 42X and Chris McAfee Jr. out of Utah. And M30JR. Number 12, Kevin Bell out of Burgos. Second 07, Cody Zimmerman out of Knoxville, Ohio. And it looks like maybe the 91 car out of the competition. 91 out of the competition. Jeremy King out of your car out of the competition. Come there, 27X back up for you. 727. Ray Friend out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. 4C, Roy Adams Jr. out of Raymond. Who's it going to be? It's coming, stick it on. Looks like we got 5 cars, ladies and gentlemen. Take it down, the last car running. Looks like there's 5 up and left. Hey, M30, Chris Bagley Jr. coming up in the competition. Trying to sneak up around. And number 7 is doing it going as well. Kevin Bell. Chris Bagley Jr. M30. Down 40, Roy Adams Jr. out of Raymond, Ohio. Number 7 with a good shot. Looking for the tractor trying to come up around the other side of it. Out of June, Ohio. Chris McAfee out of June, Ohio. So he go up around the other side. Trying to work on that number 7 car also. Car they back out of that corner. M30, Chris McAfee out of Judah. How about that 25 car? Ed Braun out of Braun, Ohio. That 22X still in the competition. 102, Chris Brendan out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. 4C, Roy Adams Jr. I got 4 cars with that steer in the 4-cylinder. Got to keep track of them. These next ones will be in money. Got 3 cars left, ladies and gentlemen. 3 cars. M30, Chris McAfee Jr. out of Judah, Ohio. It's like 4C, Roy Adams Jr. out of Raymond, Ohio. Number 22 still in the competition. 22X, Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Chris McAfee tried to set them both up. That 25 car, Eddie Groma out of Ohio doing a good job. And that's 22 car. 22X, Corey Beers out of Cadiz. Nice, looking for a McAfee car. Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio, and 22X. Going down the last car running. Whoa, Mr. McAfee with a good shot. Chris McAfee out of Jewett, Ohio. That's 22X still to top season. Corey Beers out of Cadiz, Ohio. Having a problem at 22X. Having a hard time keeping it running. Sounds like you better be buying a plug. 25, Eddie Groma out of Toronto, still in the competition. Who's going to be? Looks like maybe Chris McAfee Jr. got a radiator. Eddie Groma.
That's 25 going out of oil. On that 22X and 4 gears out of Caddis. That 25 car running strong. Looking for Mr. McAfee. M30 Jr. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett, Iowa. That's 25. Nick Roma out of Toronto. Still going running strong. Going to have to get him picked off. 22X. Still in the competition. Corey Beers out of Caddis, Ohio. How's it going to be? Going down the last 20 running, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to see Corey Beers out of Caddis, Ohio at 22X? Whoa! Looks like we're down to 2 cars. Oh, down to 2 cars. Going straight back to me out of Jewett, Ohio. How about that 22X Corey Beers out of Caddis, Ohio? Down to 2 cars. Free-for-all cars, be ready. Who's it going to be, Mr. McAfee and Mr. Corey Beers? Corey Beers still having a motor problem. Corey Beers out of Caddis, Ohio. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett, Ohio. Up and running strong. Chris McAfee Jr. turning around, trying to work on him. Legendary broke that radio. Corey Beers having trouble getting around. Hoping something to happen to Chris McAfee cars what he's shooting for. He's having a hard time maneuvering around. Mr. McAfee trying to line up that nose on him. Had to use the brake key from hitting the door. Chris McAfee Jr. at M30 JR. Corey Beers out of Caddis at 22X. Who's it going to be? Chris McAfee Jr. is running a lot better than that 22X. Both wanting to get that first place. Corey Beers out of Caddis wanting to give up in that 22X, just not wanting to give it away. Going to miss Mr. McAfee early. Mr. McAfee going to try to get around him, do him in. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett looks like going to try to line him up. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Downhill slide. Chris McAfee Jr. out of Jewett, Ohio. Corey Beers out of Caddis trying to get away from him. Chris McAfee trying to come back on him a little more. Corey just hoping that McAfee car will quit. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hold her up. Chris McAfee Jr. from Jewett, Ohio, be your winner. Corey Beers out of Caddis, Ohio at 22X, second place. Third place, number 25, Ed Crumma, out of Toronto, Ohio. Free-for-all cars are getting lined up there, ready to come in our arena. All free-for-all cars, I need 4 of them. Last word. Pickup trucks, I'm going to ask you to come over to the arena where the free-for-all cars are. These 3 free-for-all cars just bought yourself a spot in the feature. So you guys are excused here in the free-for-all. Your car has got a spot in the feature. Thank you for coming up and signing up. We want to be fair to everybody. Like I said, that's why Jefferson County has one of the best services there is in the tri-state area. We're here to please. Most places don't even think about a free-for-all. We do every chance we can to be
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Joe Thomas right there. All right, good hit on him. Mark Thompson out of satisfied with that 15. Nice trying to get down the cross season. That's a good hit with that final up behind you on the right. Richard Nightman Jr. on the side aisle. 34 shot ball on the satisfied. That's 27, a run about we got a Caddis aisle. Joe Thomas in there, 62 truck. Joe Thomas took one down on that 10 up on Thompson. 909 into it. 909, but we can run the junior on style aisle. 9-5's going to go up to straight to me out of Joe aisle. Joe Thomas working way up around. Up Thompson on the 15. 27, ranked up. Wrong with Mark Thompson on the 15. That's 909, reaching up the outside line. Second place, $250. Third place, $100. Oh, good hit from 127. Going to Nike on Caddis aisle. On that near mine on Carroll, straight to noon.
They're all stuck.
Oh, straight to noon, broke in 6. 909. Hung up, line up, style, Richard McAfee. 52, Joe Thomas out of Oakdale aisle. Trying to get broken apart from each other. Look at M27, going to work on him. M27 is shot on that Joe Thomas truck. Here comes that Mark Thomason out of Caddis, Ohio. Mark Thompson going to put one on that truck there to Joe Thomas. Mark Thompson in one. Joe Thomas trying to line one up out of Oakdale. Oh, good hit from Joe Thomas on the Oakdale line. Good hit on it. Mark Thompson's got a good pickup there being on. Mark Thompson and Tennessee out of Caddis, Ohio. This is the outside and Maine. Joe Thompson, 62 truck. Wow, what a good hit on this 60 truck, Joe Thomas. Out of Caddis, Ohio. Here comes Mark Thompson. Bouncing off the tires. Well, still running down a 4 truck, ladies and gentlemen. Got the red money. Wow! Good stuff for that Richard Dudley Jr. out of Style. Now Mr. Mark Thompson down around lining somebody up. Who's it going to be? Couple of French up. Here comes Mr. Thompson. Got to fire back up again. 909, Richard Dudley Jr. out of Style. Having problems. M27 on the shadow, the water mountain is. Goes on to the 52. Like maybe Mark Thompson had the problem and had some bad feet.
Off the wheel.
What a really good hit. Well, I got a working mother. Let's go to the nominee, Robert Michael out of Madison, M27. Whoa, 27 is a good hit. Joe Johnson, 62. Now I go no Richard Dudley Jr. in Style, Ohio. Jr. out of Style, Ohio. Joe Johnson, 62 truck. Leave it off, these guys are friends. Who's it going to be out of these 3 trucks? And John Donovan, 62 truck. Dan Hanson, about 50. John Travolta, lost the final. Richard Dudley Jr. out of Style, have Gordon. M27 trying to get back in. That'll be third place truck. Richard Dudley. Who's it gonna be? Joe Thomas out of Hotel Honey, 62 truck. How about a roller vacuum in the M29 out of Chatters, Ohio? The last 4 drivers in here, all put together, Mr. Massey working over Mr. Thomas. What's he going to do? Get her turned around, get her back in here. There comes Joe Thomas back in the arena. Got to look for a good one. M27 out of Jones, they're on their back.
He's hung up.
Got him hung up in there. What you gonna do with him? Gonna make him give it up? Believe it or not, these last 4 trucks was all friends. They helped build each other's trucks.
Want to go ahead and take it, or what do you want to do? What's that? Your daughter and son-in-law was here to get your Ranger. Do you want them to go ahead and take it, or what do you want them to do? Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, these last 4 trucks are friends. They helped each other build them trucks and still put a good show on for you. Actually, Mark Thompson, that 10 team that got 4th place, donated 2 of these trucks.
You're supposed to take Williams with yours.
You guys got a 3, 2, 1 or no?
We're still running it.
Okay.
Might have to come back tomorrow and get it. Okay, that's fine.
Thomas is first.
Yep. Robert Matthews second.
Okay.
Richard Matthews third.
That's final.
Yeah.
Okay, no questions.
Our officials tell them when to fire them up. Then when our officials are ready, we're always going to count her down from 3. But boys and girls at grandstands, give me a hand with that, please.
Couple coming over to meet you.
Also want to thank this young lady next to me. 2, 1, and go! You're the girl at 69 car. I'm sorry, extend Jeremy, out of Amsterdam. 678 from Ryan Moore out of Minerva. So 3 on third at 69 car. And we got Alec Gray out of Toronto, Ohio. Yeah, we're going to have a light now. William Aikenham out of Cambridge, Ohio. Young Kevin Toronto out of Toronto, Ohio. Brandon Kelly out of Kansas, Ohio. Come in for this area. Ryan Moore out of Arizona. All right, John, let's go north. Brandon Kelly is the second out of Jacksonville. And 82 cars on a good job. Barry Pickett out of Corner, that's 48 cars. John Starter out of Chattanooga for an income. 678 pretty good here. Who's going to be out of 6, ladies and gentlemen? Out of 7, though. 65, Joe Montgomery. Good hit, Alex. Lady Newgar, what a great shot that was. Don Martin out of Winterville. Trying to stay in that corner. Out of Winterville, Ohio. Don Martin. Brandon Kelly got it over. Hey, Sam, trying to get fired up. Jeremy Mays out of Amsterdam. Got several cars in there, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Gillingham out of Cambridge in that 157 car. Next, Brandon Kelly out of California. 670X was another good shot. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. 202 still in golf station. Yeah, right, out of Martinsville. There's that too, another good shot. We're working that car over. Whoa, another good hit out of the 82 car. He's trying to use that nose to work him over. Brandon Kelly at 6. Brandon Kelly at 17. Brandon's trying to get fired back up. Brandon Kelly out of Chattanooga, Ohio. Got her up and running again. 55 cars, Joe Montgomery. Out of Troy. This 70X, that's Cordova trying to line them up. Here comes that 82 down, looking for a victim. Looking at that Joe Montgomery. Gonna try it, out of Troy. Hey, do another good hit. John Martin out of the winner for a while. Oh, Brandon Kelly got a good hit. 48 over. So what's Governor going on? There's a lot of iron here. 798, no compensation. Alan Brother, out of Troy, Ohio. Ooh, 82 car is another good one. Out of Winslow, Joe Martin. Not afraid to hit that car. Joe Montgomery trying to take you down. Brandon Kelly at 6X. Jefferson McConnell out Toronto in that 15 car. A lot of cars left, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of cars. Looking for the big money. 1,500 to win. 900 second, 400 third. Who are all going for that big money? Oh, Brandon Kelly out of Canada, Ohio. We good shot on it, 82 car. Oh, we're going to lift it over now. Got him fired up now. Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. Just at 82 down around John Martin out of Winterville. Looking for a victim. Trying to hammer on that Brandon Kelly out of Kansas, Ohio. John Carter out of Kansas. John Carter's trying to pick it up. John Martin at the 82 car. Brandon Kelly at 6X. Trying to get out of that corner though. Good look at 202 out of Byesville. We're like $5 at the moment. Six cars, you know. Still got 6 cars in it, gentlemen. Right, that 82 car is starting to blow. Brandon Kelly is 6X in the other country. And here comes that 17 car, John Carter, in the country. Wow, you got an 82 car. John Martin out of Louisville. John
Gary upset him a little bit. He was just coming around at him. Judge Shorter in that 17 car. Judge Shorter coming down in on him. Looking on that Joe Montgomery car. Randy Kelly looks like you're having a problem. Randy Kelly out of some steering he's using. Now, 82 in trouble too. And the 82 had John Martin out of Winterville. Got him right. Josh Carter. Put him up there. Down to 4 cars, ladies and gentlemen. 82 is out. Joe Montgomery in a 65 car. Jimmy Wagon. 6X still Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Number 17, John Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. 670X, Ryan Moore out of Minerva, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Oh, he's 3 drivers, gonna take money on him. Who's it gonna be? Joe Montgomery, still in the competition. Out of Toronto, Ohio, that's 65, Jimmy Wagon. And number 17, John Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. 670X, Ryan Moore out of Minerva, Ohio. And Miranda Kelly still in the competition. Out of Cadiz, Ohio. Who's it going to be? I think 3 cars take money on it. $670 on the clock. $65, take it down around, Joe Montgomery. John Carter in a 17 car. 670, got her running again. 670, Ryan Miller out of Minerva. John Carter, working over that 65 car with Joe Montgomery. 6X. Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. I think 3 of these cars are going to be in the money. Who wants to see Joe Montgomery in that 65 car? I've got 6X. 6X, Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. 670X, Ryan Moore out of Minerva. And 17, John Carter out of Cadiz. See who it is. All right, 3 guys, get any money. Joe Montgomery's still running strong. Good 70X was on the clock. Brandon Kelly out in front. Brandon Kelly tries to stay in the competition. Got steering problems. Brandon Kelly trying to stay in the competition, having problems. Got a steering problem. 17, Josh Carter trying to sneak that around. 670X on the clock. Bill Montgomery has 65 going a good shot. 17. Score Josh Carter out of Caddis. 670X on the clock. Ryan Moore out of Minerva. Joe Montgomery with a good hit on that 17 and Josh Carter. 670 out of competition. These three cars are in the money. Who's it going to be? Three cars are in the money. Who are we going to have running here in the money? 65 cars, Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. Brandon Kelly and that 6X out of Kansas, Ohio. Josh Carter out of Kansas, that 17 car. Josh Carter got it fired back up. Out of Kansas, Ohio. Having a steering problem. Joe Montgomery coming up on him. Good hit by Joe Montgomery in that wagon. Brandon Kelly, that's 6 oil. 6X beat Brandon Kelly out of Kansas. 17 still having steering problems. Josh Carter out of Kansas, Ohio. Definitely has a problem with steering. $17 on the clock. He's got it moving. He's on the clock. He's got to make contact. Somebody. Joe Montgomery will hit him again. Joe Montgomery keeps him alive. And he's killing it. Success out of Kansas, Ohio. 17 back into the competition. Josh Carter. Everybody looking for the win. That's $1,500. How about it? Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. How about Brandon Kelly at 6X? Josh Carter and the 7-star. All three of these cars in the money. Joe Montgomery lining one up. Gonna make it a good one. Joe Montgomery is doing it on Brandon Kelly's car. Like maybe accelerator's on up. He's got a accelerator problem. There's come unstuck. Joe Montgomery down and falls to accelerator. Gonna blow a motor in a minute. Accelerator stuck wide open. That's what we're going to do in a minute. They're getting on. That accelerator is stuck wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good one. Like maybe come on stuck at the moment.
Joe Montgomery trying to keep her maneuvered. He stalled it. How about it? Who wants Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio? Josh Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. And Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Who's it going to be? Joe's on the clock. Randy Kelly with a better car at the moment. Let's Joe get it fired up. That wagon's running strong. Remember, that winner looking for $1,500. Looking like maybe Joe's going to get it going. It's a trend. Motor's hot. It's like Joe gave it up. Joe Montgomery, third place out of Toronto, Ohio. Oh, who's it going to be now? They both fired back up, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Kelly, that's 6X out of Cadiz. Josh Carter, that's 17.
17's hung up.
17's hung up on the car. He got it moving again. I don't know. Josh Carter, that's 17 car out of Cadiz, Ohio. Brandon Kelly working him over out of Cadiz, Ohio. Got some really good driving here this evening. Joe Montgomery in third place out of Toronto, Ohio. Cheer for your favorite driver, Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Josh Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. Brandon Kelly's still working Josh over. Josh having problems.
Josh stalled it.
I believe he's on the clock again. Josh did stall his motor. It's got to fire back up. I don't think he can do anything with it. They're going to hold it up, ladies and gentlemen. These feature drivers done an awesome job of their show tonight. I want to thank Joe Montgomery, all these drivers, Jessica McConnell, and everybody does such an awesome job.
Brandon Kelly first place, right?
Officials are going to meet up with her and let her know exactly what it is. We think we know, but we're going to be sure here, ladies and gentlemen. They're being gentlemen, shaking each other's hand, ladies and gentlemen. Said again, all three of these drivers know each other very, very well. They put a really good show on board. I want to thank each and every one of them. First place driver, Brandon Kelly out of Cadiz, Ohio. Second place, Josh Carter out of Cadiz, Ohio. And third place, Joe Montgomery out of Toronto, Ohio. Ask everybody, please be safe driving home this evening. Hope to see everybody back out again next year.